Earthworm Jim.
The soil he did crawl.
Earthworm Jim.
A super suit did fall. Jim was just a dirt eating, chewing like the worm flesh. But all that came to a crashing end.
Earthworm Jim.
He's such a groovy guy.
Earthworm Jim.
He rockets through the sky, cruising through the universe, having lots of fun. Here comes Earthworm Jim, you know that he's the mighty one. Look out! Despite his great big muscles and his really big rig gun, Jim is still an earthworm, but then he's the only one with a super suit to make him really super strong. Jim can be a winner if you only sing along.
Earthworm Jim.
We think he's mighty fine,
Earthworm Jim.
a hero for all time.
Earthworm, 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 Earthworm Jim. Hooray for Jim.
Groovy!
Saturday morning at Capella with Dukes.
Hello everybody, welcome once again to another episode of the Scarlet Derby stream. So this is the second of 3 retro streams we're going to be doing this week, and we are playing Earthworm Jim 2. So before we get started, there is a pretty big elephant in the room I feel we need to address. A lot of people liked Earthworm Jim when it first came out, and I did too. I was a tremendous fan. But since then, the creator has gone and made something of a spectacle of himself on social media. So, in order to mitigate that situation and a few other situations I may be encountering on this channel, I have created what I call SAD, the Seal Acknowledging Disapproval, where we recognize that the creator of this game has since gone on to behave controversially in a public setting. Please do not confuse our playing this game as an adherence to the benefits and or actions of this individual elsewhere in the public sphere. So, we'll be able to bring these games to you from this point forward with the understanding that the opinions of these individuals do not necessarily reflect those of the stream. And that is pretty much all I have to say about that. So in some future streams, you're going to see the full disclaimer on the bottom of the screen, but at other times, we're only just going to have the exclamation point SAD logo. And if anybody wants to know specifically what that means, then they can just go ahead and they can type exclamation point SAD into the chat in order to see that. This stream also, this stream is also brought to you by Ray's Energy Drink. For a great tasting, sugar-free energy drink in a variety of great flavors, drink Ray's Energy Drink. Use the code DerbySentMe at checkout for 15% off your online order. Alright, all the dirty laundry has been aired out at this point. Let's go ahead and begin tonight's playthrough of Earthworm Jim 2. Alright. We're in attract mode. Attract mode, kids, is a something that video games used to have, so you could put them in store displays and they would be able to speak for themselves in terms of gameplay. So just like the Garfield game, that we played yesterday, I do have access to some cheats. Most primarily, I have access to a level skip cheat, and I also have access to a invincibility cheat. So depending on what the situation is, whether or not this game becomes too difficult, we're probably going to end up using one or the other. But I've beaten this game in normal mode in the past, so I don't think that will actually be a problem. At least not as much of a problem as it was in Garfield Cognac. Alright. That takes care of those first two enemies. Oh, there's lots of health for me, but, I shouldn't pick it up. It's not like I'm even coming back for it. Alright. Up. Try to snot swing over there. So this is one of the improvements the game made after Earthworm Jim 1, is that you're able to use this button in order to swing, as opposed to the worm whip that was in the first game, which was a little bit more difficult to use. Of course, I'm going to completely disprove that by continuing to whiff on this one bonus here. I might give it a couple of tries and then I might give up. I don't even need extra lives because I am more than likely going to reset levels if I need to. Alright. So this additional weapon is the homing missile, and it's shaped like a house. That is what the joke is. It's a homing missile and it's shaped like a house, because this is Earthworm Jim. So, as a classic animation fan, I've always been a tremendous fan of Earthworm Jim because I understand it has its roots in a lot of classic cartoons, Tex Avery cartoons. The sprite work in this game is entirely hand animated, and the hand animated sprites tend to create more expressive characters. And so, once again, I was talking about this when we were playing Garfield, that this was something of a trend. Oh, I got the useless bubble gun. Let me just, get rid of all that. No more bubbles. So, where was I? Oh, yes. Oh, gee. My mind went blank for a second there. So this game has a lot of great hand-drawn cell animation. Say, largely done by Mike Dietz of Shiny Entertainment, and Shiny Entertainment was made up, primarily of people who worked on licensed games in the past, like Aladdin and Cool Spot. And their hard work eventually turned this form of cell animated platforming into virtually its own genre in the mid-90s 16-bit era. And I have a lot of examples of these kinds of games just in my classic game collection, and so we'll get the opportunity to see a whole lot of them as I continue to do retro streams. Well, I stepped too close to the teleporter and didn't get my 1-up, but once again, I'm probably not going to need 1-ups. Alright.
Way cool.
My mind temporarily said to itself, it said... Maybe I should make sure that I get the checkpoint flags too, but I'm not going to need them either. Once again, because I'm going to use cheats if I need them. I have broadcasted that a lot at this point. Right. This is a freaky gun that I like. It's just a 3-fingered triple shotgun that just comes out of Jim's gloved hand. He doesn't look too happy about it. Alright. So they make a big to-do about multiple different kinds of weapons. But as we progress in the game, you'll see, you know, all of this about, you know, getting certain kinds of power-ups and things like that is going to fall by the wayside as the gameplay variety eventually makes that sort of thing obsolete. Okay, so here we are at the first boss. It's Bob the Killer Goldfish. Whatever will we do? A worm's worst enemy is a fish, after all. Oh, okay, well, never mind. So I think, you know, the running gag in all Earthworm Jim games is the fact that, despite the fact Bob the Killer Goldfish is always a character in these games, he's never any kind of meaningful threat. So here we don't have different kinds of weapons, and that's simply because there is a level gimmick going where I get to punch the soil using Earthworm Jim's basic gun here. I'm an earthworm, and yet I need to use a sophisticated tool like this in order to dig through the soil. Okay, so in order to keep the enemies from attacking me, what I need to do is I need to fill this hole with the dirt. I'm an earthworm. I know dirt. I know how to fill in holes with dirt. It's what I do. Alright. Okay. I don't know if this is the swing that I need to do or the one above it is the one that I need to do, but at this point, so there is a very special power up here. Yeah, it's a chip buddy. It's there beneath me. And so they intentionally make this leap to be pretty hard, because that is a very special power up that'll give me 200 health if I get it. But I guess I'm just going to skip it now. You aren't going to convince me to eat a butter-filled sandwich on white bread made out of potato fries anymore. I'm on the keto diet. finally made a snot swing, and it, well, yeah, it was one of the easy ones. Alright. Almost there. You usually do need to drop punch to shoot in order to make that jump. I only just barely made the timer on that. So if the timer hits 0, a bunch of rocks are gonna fall down. It's not the worst kind of punishment. So this is where you really get into the level gimmick. Make your own platform game. Get out of here, you pesky blob thingies. Alright. I think we're starting to see the top of this dirt pile now. Dang, how many shots can these ants take? I remember watching this cartoon together when we were kids. Oh yeah, I was a huge fan of the cartoon when I was when I was younger. It used to air. It aired during the very first run of the Kids WB network in 1994, I believe. And so I get to watch all these great Warner Brothers cartoons, and then the Universal cartoon about Earthworm Jim would come on after it. And so, you know, I've read some news stories and things like that say that, you know, the only reason that the cartoon lasted for 2 seasons was because it was the only show on the network not produced by Warner Brothers. But it's kind of hard to say that, you know. I mean, Pokemon wasn't produced by Warner Brothers either. My name is Joseph, by the way. Changed my screen name. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. So while I'm in my downtime, I'm playing lots of retro games. I have this game to play tomorrow. I have this game. I have another game to play on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day I am going to bring a surprise stream, but you know, nothing. It's not too important in order to tune into that one because I know it's Christmas Day, and you know you want to spend time with your family and all those important things. So yeah, I don't get to nearly as often as I want. Well, you know, it's also part of the reason that I do the, some bonus streams because just in the event that, you know, there are people who can't come in during their regular work week. Let's move past that. I mean, I would say Grumfles, or Joseph rather, was probably the one that took the brunt of my Earthworm Jim fandom, because I used to do things like bring the entirety of the action figure collection to his house and stuff like that. The funny thing is, I would collect all the merch, but I would almost never own a copy of the video games. I didn't get to that until maybe about the early 2000s, when I started buying them cheap from stores like Game Crazy. Yikes. I think this boss is really hard to beat because I didn't bother to get the 200 health power up. That's it. Oh well. I just barely squeaked that one out. It was a good time. It was a good time indeed. I mean, so I think maybe that little period of time between 1991 and 1994, there were a lot of great Saturday morning shows and things like that. I remember watching Muppets Tonight, and I remember watching the Weird Al show, which came on Saturday mornings. Yeah, I know that we both used to be really great, big Weird Al fans. Alright, so this is Puppy Love. Psychro is trying to distract me by throwing innocent puppies out of a window. And if I drop too many, then that adorable little puppy holding the funnel is going to get angry at me. And then he's going to turn it into a giant monster and then eat up the last of my health. Alright. I can still remember the theme to the Weird Al show. I still have it on one of the albums. Up. Had one puppy away from losing the whole litter. Okay, that bomb thrashing that Psychro just took signifies the end of the first round. I think I have to hit him 3 times. Here I said I wasn't going to worry about the checkpoint flags. I don't know. It's good to practice my puppy bouncing technique. Oh, well, there we go. No, that's it. This one's a wash. But at least you get to see Peter turn into a monster and thrash me for my incompetence. Alright. Take 2. Okay, that takes care of round 2. Doing good so far. Did I happen to mention I have to play this level like 2 more times? This seems oddly familiar. I wonder if we rented it once. Yeah, that's a very big possibility. And if not me, you probably rented it with your family. I rather distinctly remember actually getting to the final boss and beating the game. And I think I might have been I think I might have been at your house at the time. It's hard to tell. Okay. Oh, almost there. Okay, managed to pull that one off. That was a nail biter. Oh no, there's a fourth round. I did not realize that. Okay. Oh no. Okay, well. I'm taking a pounding this time, but at least I know I'm going to survive it. I know that I think Peter always reduces my health bar by 20. We are playing in normal mode. Okay, I'm hoping that ruffles Sacro's feathers for a little while.
Well done. Well done.
On to the Villy people. And so this is probably one of the most bizarre concepts for a level I have ever been able to wrap my head around. I am a blind cave salamander. Or I'm in disguise as a blind cave salamander, and because I'm in disguise as a blind cave salamander, I'm capable of swimming through a planet that is in the shape of a lower intestine. And so it was necessary for me, in order to disguise myself as a blind cave salamander, for the purposes of infiltrating a planet shaped like an intestine. It is the most bonkers thing that I have probably ever said on this channel. So as you can probably tell, this level has a lot of similarities to the underwater scene in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Is that I have to try to get as far as I possibly can without touching any of the sides, because those little digestive doodads on the intestinal walls are going to do a lot of damage to me. And so there are some resting areas right about here. They're in the shape of pencils. Pencils are probably something that you don't want in your lower intestine. So they're also just little CG worms hanging around, and I get to, if I can manage to collect enough of those, I will be able to play a bonus round at the end of our. So at the end of this stage, I'll be able to play a bonus round where I have the opportunity in order to win a lot of health and power-ups for the next stage. All right. Unsurprisingly, they put all the mealworms right next to the dangerous Villy. I don't think I'm going to be able to grab that one. I still think I'm capable of beating this game, but, you know, my reflexes are not what they used to be.
Way cool! Tender. Wow!
Have you found it easier to concentrate now that you're on keto? A little bit. I mean, so I think the main reason that I switched to keto is that I believe that I'm starting to have significant issues with my blood sugar, and so I need to make sure that I just need to concentrate on the fact that, you know, I need to avoid having sugar and carbs in my diet, because I feel like the sugar and carbs in my diet are going to make me really, really sluggish, and then I'm not going to be able to concentrate on anything for that reason. To say it helps you a ton with your diabetes. Yeah, and so I understand that, you know, keto is a diet that is usually deployed by type 2 diabetics for specifically that reason. That, you know, you're just really doing your level best in order to eliminate all of the sugar and carbs in your diet. Some people say that it might not be as effective for people who are borderline or have type 1 diabetes, but I really just kind of have to say at this point that for as long as I've been on keto, I felt a lot better. I can definitely tell that it was the issues I was having with spiking my blood sugar that was making me feel so exhausted during the day.
Wow!
Alright.
Way cool!
Let me also just go ahead and throw in that I'm just a guy sitting here playing a video game, and I am not in any way qualified to give any medical advice. We're doing a lot of disclaimers tonight. Okay, I'm very nearly at the end of that velvet rope over there is the end of the stage. Okay. So I have 5, well, hang on, 5, 6, yeah. So now I'm on a game show. So, just to recap, I am disguised as a blind cave salamander, I'm in a planet shaped like a lower intestine, and now I'm on a game show. What color is Jim's red gun? Blue, green, or yellow? These questions aren't particularly fair either. So if I can answer them, then I will get the power-up that's in the window. What is Jim's birthday? I believe it is June 9th, 1994. I remember that one. I'm not going to remember all the answers to the questions. Can Jim tie himself into a knot? No, Jim has no arms. He probably can, but he would only use it to impress girls. I'm gonna go with no. Yep, that was the right answer. I've got my health back. In a dogfight between a Spitfire and a Harrier, who would win? The Spitfire and the Harrier, or Flaming Neon can Spitfire, but the Queen is Harrier. Maybe the Harrier. Okay, well, I got most of the answers right, at least. What food isn't available in the streets of New York City? Fried worms, real beef, hot dogs, or English mustard? Maybe English mustard. I don't know. Alright. Can you rub your stomach and pat your head? Yes, no, or yes, but Simon didn't say it. I'm gonna go with no. Okay, and that's it. That's the end of the bonus round. Get some useful health and ammo out of that. Alright. And this is basically just Simon. Oh crud, what was the next one? Alright. Oh, yeah, wrong one. So there's the Chip Buddy sandwich.
Tender.
And so that's going to raise my health to 200.
Well done.
Okay, the Flying King. Now, if you thought the last level was weird and frustrating, you should take a look at this one. So this is an isometric shooter, and in addition to that, I have to be bouncing this hot air balloon containing a bomb. And said hot air balloon containing a bomb is the only way I'm actually going to be able to beat the boss. And so I've already screwed up. I've already used the zipline to go much further than I was supposed to. So I had to backtrack. I'm not gaining any health from this because I'm at over 100% health. That's not going to last so long. It's a good thing I was able to get that Chip Buddy because it is probably going to... probably going to take me all of this health in order to do this stage properly. Uh-oh. I bounced it away. Okay. So, let me resume what I was doing before. And I have a gun, but I have to be careful about how I use it because I might accidentally set off the bomb too early. I think the one thing that keeps me going in this stage is the music. It's got that song in the background is a banger. Alright. At a time before we even said words like banger. I'm Scarlet Derby, your gaming grandpa. Thank you very much for tuning in. Alright. Okay, so at this point I'm at 100% health. So my health is going to drop here, but then I'm also going to be able to get health pickups again. So if you're lucky to get just a nice big bounce there, and get the balloon just way ahead of you. Okay.
Way cool.
Okay, so the fact that the background has turned into boogers is a clear sign that we're getting to the very close to the end of the stage. I'm hoping I can hold out. This one flying saucer is really asking for it, though. So here's Major Mucus. He's gonna get it. There you go. I think you're barely able to see it because of the logo in the corner of my screen, but... like I say, the sooner that level is over, the better. And we go from that to more puppy love, so... time to deploy myself into infant childcare once again. Alright. Oh no. So I have barely any health from the last stage again, so if I screw up just once, then this is going to be a wash.
Way cool.
Oh, jeez. There's a bomb. It's a good thing I didn't drop that. We can at least get to round 2 before I bite the dust on this one. Uh-oh. See, I was anticipating Psycho throwing another one just at the end there.
Way cool.
So that's the thing, I'm gonna get clobbered before the start of round 3, so... at least I know the sequence where Psycho is going to be throwing them again. Oh, jeez. Oh no. Yeah, I knew I was gonna miss the middle one. Okay, taking the mulligan here. Yikes. That's some serious puppy juggling right about there. So that puts us... round 3? Yeah, okay. I didn't think it'd be that easy. Alright. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. I just dropped 2. Alright, Peter. I more than deserve it at this point. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, that went off relatively without a hitch. There's a good chance this actually might be my last attempt. And there, I had to say it. Now, yeah, now I've dropped the last one. Okay, now well, he'll leave me with 10%. Okay, final round. Let's see if we can play pickup. Oh no. Gee whiz. Okay, no, forget it. It's already a wash. Okay, start around 4 again. Hey, better. What do you usually say when you play catch? I have no idea, because I don't play catch. And I'm not very good at this, because I don't play catch. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I'll survive this. I don't believe that the puppies will, though. Ugh. Well, I dropped them all there. But at the very least, this stage is over. Peter's still gonna give me my penalty. At least we made it.
Well done.
Okay, utterly abducted. In keeping with a near constant theme of cows as humor in the Earthworm Jim games, I have to stop a group of cows from being abducted by aliens. Now, cows pop out of these little milkweed plants, and then I have to hop across the cliffs and put them inside an alien-proof cow housing device, and then they will squirt milk, which will open the gates to the next section. And that is how this level works. So these little platforms here, they hold my weight, but if I stand on them too long while holding a cow, then they're going to tip. The platforms are going to tip, not the cows. So this pen is going to require 2 cows. Alright, second cow in the pen. Compared to the Flying King and Puppy Love, this level is a cakewalk. So now we're getting a little tougher here. These cows have fuses on top of their heads, and you have to make sure that you douse them inside of the bathtub before you can take them to the pen. Otherwise, they're going to explode. Okay, I think I already grabbed the first cow there. So in addition to everything else, these all of these cows spawn in very specific locations. And they only spawn one at a time. Oh. God darn it. No, that's too late. That cow's been abducted. So I have to climb back up this way. Yeah, wait for the flower to respond. I was able to get on that platform before. There we are. So I've got to make sure that I keep a grip on this one. There are just two immediate stage hazards beneath. Yeah, like that one. So I've got to be careful because that UFO is ever vigilant. There we go. Okay, still need one more cow in order to raise the gate. Oh wait, I think this was the wrong way to go. Hang on. Excuse me. I'm gonna get away from the blast. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess if it goes off, then I still lose a life. This is not the most responsible thing to do. We'll use continuous for as long as I possibly can, but if I get a game over, then we're just going to use a cheat code to get back to the last level I was playing. I think we're at the start of all this, yeah. No multiple rounds and utterly abducted. Jim always was a lousy dancer. Excuse me. Aren't you the cow that's supposed to get out of the flower now? I guess not. I guess they don't really spawn, they're just only willing to give at certain times. Which means I must have missed one slightly behind me. I didn't hit the checkpoint flag. Maybe that's why this wasn't working. I have missed something critical here. I'm pretty sure this is where I gotta find the one next to the bathtub now. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go down here. Okay, now I'm on the right track again. Now the other two spawns that I have been passing by this whole time should begin to work. Except I think I need to get the one on the far right first. They definitely want me to virtually kill myself in that Iron Maiden down there. Below here. Trying to figure out where the bathtub is because I know I'm gonna have to cart the third cow there. Well, here's hoping that cow's gonna be abducted before it actually blows us all to kingdom come. Alright. Yes, I am in the bathtub now. Please dunk the fuse already. Okay, so you're not the first cow I'm supposed to get. Once again, there is a bathtub. I believe that I actually am responsible for dunking all three cows this time. Here they said that snot swing is better than the worm whip. But I don't personally feel that. See, not that one either, huh? Just trying to figure out where this first cow is supposed to go. Okay, I passed by this tub on the way in. This is not the place I should be looking. Gosh, not even you? Okay, one of you guys has to be the very first cow. I mean, you know, that's how this is supposed to work. See, this is what takes the longest in the level, just figuring out where your first spawn is supposed to be. Covered this area several times already. I'm surprised it's not the one that's just at the top of this cliff. I have to do this complicated snot swing in order to get there. See, that's supposed to be a hidden area, so, you know, nothing that's actually important to the level goal should be here. And it's all the way up there. Let's fall down directly around here. No, I guess not. Okay, I'm stumped. I give up. Where am I supposed to start this sequence? I gotta think like a game developer at this point. What do you call this level? I'll go ahead and I'll type it into chat. It's called, Utterly Abducted. And, you know, that was something that I was thinking about doing myself. I can just go ahead and I can open my web browser. And I can find it. And so I think we're past checkpoint number 2. Or actually, it could be checkpoint number 3. I believe it's checkpoint number 3. Chaos Productions says, yo, Chaos Productions. Thank you very much for tuning in to tonight's stream. Be sure to follow Chaos Productions. I think they're on their last day or last 2 days of a drive that they're currently doing for Feeding Denver's Hungry. So go ahead and give them a look. They're a very great and charitable Twitch page. So you have joined me in a bit of a pickle right now because I'm just kind of stuck in a section of the level where I cannot find where the starting point is. Yeah, Google has so far proven to be unhelpful. Yeah, okay, let me go ahead and... I'm going to take a look at it for myself. Let's take a moment here in order to open myself up, so... For situations just as this one, I have a tendency to look up YouTube videos for it. There's just somebody who has just posted a video of them playing through just this level. So yeah, just skipping to rapidly to different sections. So until I can pinpoint the exact area where I am at the moment. Let's see. So I just barely found the sequence that I just completed. Alright. So from what I can see, is that it's off of a cliff just off of the beginning of the checkpoint. Let me take a look at that. Ah, there it is. Okay. If it was a horse, it would have bit me. Alright. It's just that, you know, I make my jumps and my jumps are so high that I can't even see the ground beneath me. Alright. So I don't need to go this way. What I need to do is I need to go up the ledges that were, yeah, next to the left of the bathtub. Oh no, well, great. I took all that time finding the cow and then the cow gets abducted. I really should have just killed that penguin by now. Alright. Okay, so in order to get the cows to the barn section here, I have to load them into that cannon. Get my hands back on them before the UFO gets to them. Okay, that's one cow down. So yeah, I think I need 3 to complete this sequence. Okay, that's not the first one I need. I think the one to the left of it is going to be the first one that I need. I shouldn't take that way up. I should just take the cliffs up. There we are. So this one's a little more difficult because I have to go past the electric chair. I have to dunk the cow and then I have to go back. Okay, so before I continue, I think I should put in that invisibility code just for the purpose of I think that I will die and have to start over. So let me see. So this cheat code, let's see, it says AAXA, left, right, right, left. I don't think I put it in correctly. Let me see. Oh, actually, I read the wrong one. Left select, right select, left select, right select. Okay. I think I accidentally gave myself an extra life. I just read the wrong code there.
Thank you for your follow wherever you are.
Thank you very much for following the stream, 6 o'clock picnic. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Uh-oh. I don't think the invisibility code actually worked. I think I took damage from that. Maybe the code sheet I'm reading is wrong. Whoops. I very nearly hooked onto the ledge that I needed, but then I just breezed by it. Like a dolt. Like a dullard. Like a simpleton. You know, with this game I should add, like an imbecile, like an in-cow poop. Oh no. Well, totally whiffed that jump. It's hard to action-adventure platform while holding a cow. Trying to get rid of that penguin because it's an obstacle I don't need right now. Okay, I don't know if this was the final sequence. It would be great if it was. Yeah, I believe it is.
Well done.
Would you put money on the fact that this would be another puppy love? Well, it wasn't, but I don't know. This can be equally challenging. So I am at the legendary Circus of the Scars, Evil the Cat's summer home, and I have the ability to inflate my head like a balloon. So it's another floating level, just like the Villy people, but you know, I have slightly less control over my ability to float. I was saying to myself, would it be at all possible in order for me to get over that ledge without hitting either Evil or the light bulb? And also, like the Villy people, I'm capable of collecting mealworms here, which I'll use in a bonus stage later. Okay, that's how it's done. So, if Evil the Cat actually succeeds in popping my head, that hurts a lot. I mean, I believe that takes a whole 40% off of my health. I'm capable of dying in 3 hits if that happens. And there's really no way to time it. The controls are just that strange. If you could float a little bit faster past the hedonistic cat, that would be great. So they put they put some extra health right over there in the corner because they anticipate that happening. I'm so good at demonstrating these things. Alright. Whew, made it to another checkpoint. Alright, just to check and see if there's any extra health or ammo around here. If there was ammo, it probably wouldn't even help me. Okay, this is the slightly more free-roaming section. Evil the Cat is doing his best impersonation of Tails the Fox right here. See, it was great when I was capable of dodging that. Not so much anymore. Ah, gee whiz. Look at me fall. Six O'Clock Picnic says, so how are you? I'm doing great. I'm on Christmas vacation. I've got lots of time in order to bring you some of my favorite games in retro streaming form. Life is good. Only one thing could ruin my mood right now, and it's whether or not that cat is going to pop me again. Oh no. Are you from the US? Yes, I'm from the US. I can understand the confusion a lot because, you know, people in the US don't ordinarily have concepts of things like bowler hats and stuff like that. I'm also really into steampunk. It was probably my first pair of steampunk conventions that helped me create this character. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, I was a sitting duck there. Yeah, we voted for Trump. Can't do anything about hindsight, though. To say the very least. Out. I'm just gonna go ahead and anticipate losing this round. It's funny. Well, you know, I have a lot of very complex emotions about it. I grabbed that one up because I was definitely gonna need it. Why are we in slow mode? Well, I mean, the main reason we're on slow mode is that I actually have 3 streams. I have one on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So, I need the chat to be in slow mode just so that I can be able to monitor the chat that comes in from all 3 of those websites. So this is what I'm using the mealworms for. Try to hit the boxing glove in order to get the power-ups that are flying overhead. I only had 2 mealworms by the time I hit the last checkpoint, so... Yes, I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and I also stream on Facebook. All of those websites are / The Scarlet Derby. If you want to check those out, if you want to subscribe on either of those channels, but I will always also be simultaneously streaming on Twitch as well. How old am I? Well, okay, I'm 39 years old. I'm pretty darn old, and so I have it on my Twitch channel that I am gaming's grandpa, and, you know, it really do be like that. Especially, you know, considering that I will play retro games like this one. You're 36. Yeah. How much do you remember of, like, the Super Nintendo era? What were some of your favorite games? Okay. See, this looks like it hurts, but it actually doesn't. This actually sends me to the next part of the level. And so I used to get so confused with that. I never got near that machine because I thought that machine was definitely going to do a lot of damage to me. So that is kind of a weird gimmick that I have to do, is that I have to wait for those living, moving file cabinets in order to open their mouths so that I can leap on top of them. But other than that... You know, and they're not obedient, of course. There we are. That hurt a lot, but I actually managed to do it. You played this on your Mega Drive and PC, never owned SNES. I originally played both of the games on SNES. I have these on quite a few platforms now. I think I have this game on SNES. I'm anticipating getting a Genesis version of the first game. That unfortunately hasn't come in from eBay just yet. Ah, darn it. So I think I'm dead as soon as the file cabinet backs me all the way against the wall. So do you look kind of like your avatar? No, honestly, I don't look anything like my avatar. I'm middleweight, I'm top heavy, and I have a beard, if that gives you enough of a picture. See, these things are always actively trying to crush you. Ah, darn it. See, I don't think I can truly defeat those bad guys. I think I can just send them retreating. See, you didn't see the worm whip before. You didn't think it was part of this game, but it is, and you can use it in this stage. I shouldn't have come this way. This was a dead end. I always just have a natural inclination to try to jump over those filing cabinets because it's more than likely what needs to happen. Ah, darn it. Okay, what life was that? One continue. Do you know what Mega Drive is? Yeah, that's what they used to call the Genesis in Europe. So, I have a Genesis. I also have a Sega Master System. Yeah, show me some signs of life, Mr. Filing Cabinet. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Would I kiss Hideo Kojima? What an interesting question. I probably wouldn't kiss Hideo Kojima because I'm probably not his type. When it comes to ordinary relationships, I probably talk myself out of them in exactly the same way. Phew. Mercifully, I am at the next checkpoint. If I swung just a little bit more, I would have been able to grab that chip buddy, and I would have a lot more. I would have a lot more health at this point. Are you a Metal Gear Solid fan? I'm kind of a Metal Gear Solid fan. I played the first two games on PlayStation. I have a copy of the original on NES. I didn't really go much further beyond that. You know, I'm sure there were some pretty interesting developments with the storyline that kind of went on there, but, you know, I just personally didn't want to go through the time investment. Alright. So I am more than likely just going to die at whatever is at the end of this corridor, so at least I've made it this far and I have enough lives to continue. Boy, somebody really made that file cabinet angry. Specifically that file cabinet. I was kind of hoping to see if I could, you know, create a gap between me and then leap over it, but... How can you make an interactive avatar? Well, you have a lot of choices when it comes to making an interactive avatar. The one that I use is Adobe Character Animator. Yeah, I don't have bot links for this, but I can just go ahead and I can send you some of the links through chat here. So let me see. Okay, so Adobe Character Animator is part of the Adobe Creative Cloud line of products. I personally work as a graphic designer, so I already have those installed in my computer. They can be a little bit expensive if you're investing in this for the first time, but there are also some free alternatives. Probably the one that most people look into is Live 2D, which is a program that is used to make 2D avatars that have some 3D elements to them. Oh, you already have Creative Cloud? Okay, so by all means, look up some of the tutorials on YouTube, particularly the ones from YouTube user OK Samurai. So that's youtube.com/OK Samurai. He's one of the lead developers on Adobe Character Animator, so he'll be able to get you started. So those are really the two main things that people also that people use to start. But there's also something that people tend to do, which is referred to as PNG tubing. That's when you take two PNGs that you upload to Discord, and then you can take those two and then you can use them and you can use them together with Discord's interactive chat in order to create an avatar. So there is some YouTube instructions for that as well. So you know, you can get started, you know, with any chain of those three. You can create a PNG tube for your stream at first. Then you could probably move up to creating an avatar either in Adobe Character Animator or in Live 2D, and then you could be able to move forward from there. There's another component to this where you can begin to create a 3D avatar, but the issue with the 3D avatar is that you really have to be a virtual expert in Blender in order to make it work properly. So, you know, I would say start with those three concepts, and then eventually you can work your way up to creating a more complex avatar. So, you know, not only am I a graphic designer, but I also instruct in this. So, you know, I'm more than happy to help anybody who might be curious about how to get started. Kiss, what am I supposed to do about this guy? Down boy, down mule. No, that doesn't work. I have to do something before that, before the file cabinet gets here. You have to run towards it and then run away from it. And then there's a snot swing above me. I have to get up with that, but you know. I can't use a file cabinet to get up to it because the file cabinet isn't going to stop attacking. Okay, something like that. So once it's facing right, it acts the way that it's supposed to.
Funky.
Ah, darn it. You want to be good at this game? Try not to miss your jumps. Alright.
Wow! Wow!
Really barbecued myself there. Alright. Let's tackle this again. So, what I did last time is I brought it here, and then I was able to... Do I need a cam? For character animator, you need a cam. Well, hang on, let me think for a minute. Yeah, basically for all of these avatars, you need a cam. So, the other thing is that these cams kind of track different stuff. So, the camera I'm using is tracking my head and body movement as I rock forward and backwards. That's what the camera controls. Live 2D also has the ability in order to track your eye and lip movements. And, yeah, and so that is something that kind of moves towards the 3D versions as well. I know that Character Animator has the option if you don't want to use a cam, you don't have to use it, but then you're not going to be able to have this movement. I was just able to jump over it last time. I guess I just got lucky.
Funky! Wow!
Oh, darn it. I was able to jump over it before. I think I just muscled my way across it last time. Oh, that's it for lives. I probably don't have a third continue. Alright, so I got a game over. I'm going to get back to the same level using a life warp. And let me see. Okay, so just like all the other codes, I had to start the game, pause it, and then enter the code. So let's see. This code is ABX left, right, left, right. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, actually it was ABX left, left, right, left, right. Okay, now I've warped. Okay, so...
Wow! Wow! Funky!
That one wasn't going to stop until I was completely backed against the wall. Here I thought this was going to be the simpler level. I thought the worst was over. Well, the worst isn't over because I think I have another puppy love, and I think I actually have another flying king as well. I forgot to do that second swing again. As I'm quickly learning that, you know, 200% of health would be really good right about now. Hang on, where's the paper shredder? Okay, it's not that way, obviously. Okay, am I already here again? Yes, I am. Good for me. I tried to see if I could reach that snot swing either facing left or right. I don't think I can. As I think it just, you know, as long as I have, I've got to have perfect timing in order to make sure that the file cabinet is right smack dab in the middle of the section, and then I'll be able to jump over it. Is Ray's Energy Drink paying you? I've entered into agreement with Ray's Energy Drink to have a sponsor code. And so I'm pretty sure you're familiar with how sponsor codes work. A lot of people on YouTube are using them right now. Effectively, you know, if you were to place an order on repsports.com, if you were to use the code, you would save 15%, and then the 15% would go to me. And that's basically how those sponsorships work. If you want to look up how to do that for yourself, you should go to repsports.com and you should look at the section that called Ray's Energy Insider. Pardon me. My throat got a little bit of a bubble there. So go to repsports.com and then look for Become a Ray's Energy Insider, and that is something that you can put onto your social media and online content, and you might make some extra money off of it. They don't mind you have so few viewers. Yeah, they don't mind that at all. Okay, so I think I have to drop this here. The way this boss battle works is that there's just like an animate door that I'm chasing around this area. All I've got to do is I've got to get him to trip over that file cabinet, and then I will be able to end the stage.
Well done.
Well, in addition to, you know, actually using the sponsorship code, I also have another agreement with him where Ooh. I made a boo-boo. You know what I accidentally did? I accidentally used a level select instead of a level skip. So I just played through the entirety of ISO 9000, but then they put me back onto level 2. So I'm going to need to use yet another cheat code in order to play the following level. I hope you get big one day. Well, thank you very much for that, but you know, I have a few other agendas when it comes to streaming. Yeah, I want to work some things out so that I can put out I can put out regular installments of comic books. I want to actually work on creating some charity streams. And I've got just a lot of things working down the pipe. And one of the very first things that I did was that I previously had an agreement with Twitch to monetize, but I decided to cancel that agreement so that I could stream on 3 different websites. Okay, well, thanks for sharing. Let me see. Where was I? Okay, so... So instead of using a level select cheat code, what I need to do is I need to use a level skip. So I'm going to just skip a whole bunch of levels here. So bear with me a second. I'm just going to bring the game up to speed. So to stage skip, I have to press select B, X, A, X, B, select. Okay, and that puts me to Puppy Love again. Okay, pause and then select B, X, A, X, B, and then select again. Okay, there's Villy People. B, A, X, A, X, B, then select. Okay, skip that stage. Definitely skip the Flying King again. Okay, here we are. Unfortunately, here we are. Can you please show us how you really look like? Yeah, I don't have the ability to do that right now because I haven't set up any of my OBS windows to include webcam. But I will do that more than likely when I do a stream for my art and my comics. And so those are going to take place over my YouTube channel. So be sure you follow youtube.com/thescarletderby. And then, you know, pretty soon I will do an art stream on that channel. And I will use a normal webcam instead of my avatar.
Hey, cool.
I have no idea why I had so little life. So, I'm not compelled to skip any levels just out of difficulty, but you know, if this takes too long and this becomes too frustrating, then I'll probably skip this stage. There's probably no need to skip this. And now that I think about it, I don't think there's a second version of the Flying King. Wow. Am I on the PC emulator? No, I'm not. So I am using, I'm using a generic console. It's called the Super Retro Trio 3 Plus, and it's one of, you know, dozens of consoles that they put out that are modern day replacements for classic consoles. That they sell regularly at used game stores and the like that. And so this is one that plays NES, SNES, and Genesis games. Now, let me add in that I do own an NES, an SNES, and a Genesis. I prefer to use this console instead of using the NES, the SNES, or the Genesis, because this console actually does have an HDMI port, so I don't need to use the HDMI port, so I don't have to worry too much about setting up AV cables and the like. All I have to do is I just have to plug into the HDMI cable. We're not even at the beginning of the end of this round. Uh-oh. Okay, that was round one. That was a lot of puppies for round one. Alright. So much for this road. So another cheat that I can use right about here is I can just go ahead and I can give myself an extra life. And if I give myself an extra life, I can just continue to play through this section, so that you'll be able to see the gameplay, and then I wouldn't have risked anything. That's another thing that I could potentially do. You end up playing this stage so long that eventually just kind of begins to run together. Everything just kind of starts to look the same. I should just forget about the health. It isn't getting any better at this point. So I'm pretty sure that was round 4. Whoops. Something happened there with the bomb I didn't pay attention to. So, okay, so this is where I will use the cheat code to give myself an extra life. Left select, right select, left select, right select. I'm sure that you can, you know, do that to give yourself multiples of extra lives. At this point, I'm pretty sure the game doesn't believe that I've used any continues. Is the output 4.3 or is the output 16.9? It is 16.9. And so this console just kind of has a switch in the back that gives you a choice between 4.3 or 16.9. That's just something that comes along with the fact that it works using an HDMI cable. So these games don't actually output in anything resembling high definition, but you can still put them in widescreen, and so that works out very nicely. Okay, let's see what happens with the bomb here, because I think the game just kind of registered a miss, and it actually took the last of my health when it did that. They do look stretched on 16.9, that's true. It's just a preference, you know? You can still output to the original, and then you can do things in your stream, you can do things in your stream array, like you can, you know, just kind of put some art in the background or something like that, so it doesn't look too funny. But personally, for me, I just prefer to go ahead and stretch the screen. We're barely gonna see any of this stage before I lose my first life. But effectively, I'm on level 8, which is a planet that is made entirely of delicious-looking food. And I'm being chased around by a salt shaker, which is the enemy of all worms. Well, it's the enemy of snails, not worms, and as a matter of fact, there are an awful lot of snails on this stage. I don't know why the salt shaker hurts you, but, it does. Okay, make sure that you turn off the stoves before you walk across them. Yeah, right. That's how you get ahead of that. You shoot the snails to make the salt chase them and then leave you for a few seconds. Oh, okay, well. I have unwittingly done a pacifist run here. Oops, I totally skipped that too. Oh, wow. I don't think I've run into a section where I can cross hand over hand, but there it is. You know, there was stuff like that all over the original Earthworm Jim. It hasn't occurred as often in this game. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to shoot the eggs. That's that was a section of this that I completely forgot about. Oh, here it comes again. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of my checkpoints. See, at my age, I believe that salt actually does this much damage to me as well. Okay, this is how I avoid getting burned on the stove here. Has someone ever used your promo code? Yeah, a few people did. So I think, you know, something that I was trying to tell you before, but I neglected to tell you is that I also work as a distributor for Ray's Energy Drink. So when I go to places like conventions where I display my art, I also just have the ability to buy some of the product at a discount and then sell it at the convention. And that's probably, I make more money off of that than I do off of the promo code. So, as you might have pointed out before, I'm not necessarily all that popular left, and I can depend on my stream being my lone source of income. But so, you know, I have a day job. I still work as a graphic designer, and that's where I make the majority of my money. I need to remember to use the homing missiles. If I have the homing missiles, I'll just be able to knock that out of the sky. Ah, darn it. I've got an idea, but first let me get him on the screen. Darn it! I live at my mom's house. My mom visits me for like half of the year. So I certainly feel you there. Well, that was an almost immediate game over. Do I want to go through this a third time? I don't think I have a choice. Let's level skip all the way to level 8. What part of the US? The western part. Let me see, what was this cheat code again? Select BXAAXB select. I mean, one thing I can do is I can just, you know, forget about all this, and then I can enter a code to skip to the final level, but I still want to just have it on record that I can beat level 8, so I'm still doing this. See, if I played this on PC, I could have just used a regular password and I would have been able to get to levels a lot quicker. But oh well. Hindsight is 2020. The switches on these stoves work better than the switches on the furnace in ISO 9000. Am I happy with Biden? I don't think, my opinion is one that is a lot more complicated than, simple binaries like yes and no, maybe, maybe not, okay and not okay. It would take a long time. It would take a long time for me in order to figure that out. And quite frankly, I don't really see the importance in explaining my political opinions to others because it's become a slippery slope in this country. I acknowledge that, but it's really just because of my background in education and everything like that, I just personally kind of feel as though you have to give these kinds of things a lot more consideration than what you would typically break down into the kinds of sound bites you usually find in places like the internet. Trying to use the homing missile in order to get this thing off of me. So I think there's a secret level, but on behind that pile of baloney right there. But I don't think I would be able to do that and then still finish in the time I allotted. So. I'm gonna skip that for now. The secret level in the original Earthworm Jim is a lot better anyway.
Way cool.
Oh, darn it. Just something about that last fatal jump right about there. There's a lot of ways I can flip that stove switch, including just gliding past it. Yikes. They give you a lot of health here. They anticipate you completely screwing up that that stove section right there. Oh no. I hit the wrong button. So one of the issues I have with the control here is that you're capable of jumping and accidentally popping the snot chute because it uses the same button as shooting does. That wasn't a problem that they had in the first game. You could jump and shoot in the first game. You can't jump and shoot in this one. Okay, gonna really concentrate here. What are we gonna do about this one? There we go. Let's see. It doesn't take me too long to get back to the place I was before. The homing missile hit the snail instead of the salt shaker. See, in situations like that, it would be really great to jump and shoot, but you can't do that in this game. I have a basic idea about how to fight this boss. I think if I stand on the pepperonis, I won't sink in the cheese like quicksand. That is definitely a sentence I just said. Look at him try to run out the clock. It's onto your cheap tricks. If you only just jump back and forth, then it won't give you the free hit. Ah, darn it. Oh, I'm doing even worse this time. That is one tough piece of meat. The big problem with fighting this boss lies in a place where you can't stand on stable ground. If you can't stand on stable ground, you can't fire your gun. You have to mentally train yourself against dodging. You know, it would make more sense to dodge, but you actually have to shoot them. Because if you shoot them, then you won't get hit anyway. Darn it. There we go. Finish that with 0 lives and 10% health. And so this is the final stage. I believe I have one continue, but even if I don't, there's another cheat code I can use to skip directly to this. So I'm racing Psychro to the altar, and the winner gets to marry Princess What's-Her-Name. Ah, darn it. That's a critical one to lose. Alright, well. We're starting over now. Not a big surprise. Okay. So let's see. This end of game is select, left, right, LR, left, right, select. Oh, actually I just skipped to the level ending. I don't think we're ready for this. Let me reset. They just make a cheat code that lets you skip to the ending screen. You wacky cheat code writers from 1996. Okay. The code I should use is ABX. Left, 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 right. Let me see. ABX. Left, 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 right. Okay. I left one left out. Oh, imagine that it all went well. That's always the one that catches me. I think I need to drop to the platform next to it and then use the web. How am I supposed to, how am I supposed to break that one? I think I've just gotta be first. I gotta get ahead of Psychro so he doesn't pull that dirty trick on me. Forget it. That was definitely not the run. Okay, that's a slightly smarter way of doing that. Yeah, weren't able to hit me that time. Ah, that time I used the momentum of the pain against me. Oh, darn it. Oh, gee whiz. Where are we again? A, B, X, left, 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 right. Alright. So I wonder if the extra plasma rifle will actually help me in this situation. No, not this time.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, darn it. This is getting monotonous. Alright. Whew, this is tough. Alright, so I only got maybe about 10 minutes left to the end of the stream, so I'm not going to be able to complete this, so let's just go ahead and put in that code where you'll be able to see the ending. Alright, well, let's see. So, having defeated the nefarious Psycho, our hero Earthworm Jim wins back the heart of the lovely princess. What's her name? Well, actually, and so having defeated the nefarious Psycho, our hero Earthworm Jim wins back the heart of the lovely cow. And so, having defeated the nefarious cow, our hero Earthworm Jim wins back the heart of the lovely cow. And so, having defeated the nefarious cow, our hero, the cow, wins back the heart of the lovely cow. And that's the end of Earthworm Jim 2. I wish I had enough time in order to complete it properly. But, you know, well, I could always just go back and play the final level at any time. Designed by about 1 million shiny meetings. I think Shiny Entertainment probably was like a 10, 16 member team at the time. Alright, well, this concludes our broadcast day. Once again, I wish I could have delivered you a better demonstration of my awesome gaming skills, but it was not in the cards. So let's see. Thank you everybody once again for tuning into the Scarlet Derby streams. Once again, I remain the Scarlet Derby, superhero of yesterday and star of multiple comic books and light novels. You'll be able to find absolutely everything that I'm responsible for on my website, thescarletderby.com. I also have a Twitter. Be sure to follow my Twitter to figure out whenever I'm going to have bonus streams other than the days that I usually stream, which is on Friday and Saturday beginning at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. thank you, absolutely everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to 6 O'Clock Picnic. Thank you to Grumfuls. Thank you to KS Productions. You guys are all wonderful. It is thanks to you that I continue to be able to bring you this great content. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time with a playthrough of Adventure Island 2. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and ta-ta until next time.
Ooh.